There we go. I was worried. It was saying you were live, but the screen was black and it said I was offline. So I was worried that my technical genius really messed up and, because I'm such a whiz when it comes to the technology stuff. I was worried, man. I was worried. Fantastic, Andrew. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so welcome back. I know it's been a while because I haven't been here since last week. So happy Wednesday, plus one day. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm going to share something. I'm going to get into the habit of doing this each and every time we start one of these sessions up. I'm going to start with a quote. A quote that I've written down over the years that I try to live by and try to really get a lot of value from. So this is from Paul Coelho. I don't know if that's the right way to say his last name or not. He wrote The Alchemist. He's a really popular author. He said, "The world is changed by your example, not your opinion." Really deep. Really, think about that. Everybody's got opinions. Not a lot of people seem to follow that up with action and examples. So the world is changed by your example, not your opinion. I'm working on something else too. I've been reading this book. It's right here. I sent one out last week, Living Forward by Michael Hyatt. And I've been doing a lot of life planning and stuff like that. And one of the things that they recommend is to have like a mission statement, a personal mission statement, something that's related to you. And they don't say that you need to share this with anybody, but I wanted to share it with you guys. I thought this would be cool for you guys to hear what my mission statement is. And I have it written down here, and I want to laminate it, put it up, so I read it each and every day. And I said, to empower more people to experience the freedom of working from home, not just for the money, but for the ability to grow and enjoy the process. That's John Olson's mission statement. Personal mission statement. Anyways, we're here. We're back. Plus one daily. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We're gonna rock out. I'm gonna talk to you guys today about what I'm calling the AAA plan. And I didn't come up with this. Actually, this is from Rich DeVos. And if anybody knows who Rich DeVos is, he's one of the founders of Amway. And no, don't worry, I'm not going to be selling you Amway today. Nothing wrong with Amway, but I read one of his books. It was the 10 Most Powerful Phrases. It was really cool. And he talked about this thing. I don't think he called it the AAA plan, but I just thought it was cool because all of the things start with the letter A. And I really thought this was a good way to hammer home some really good points on personal development, specifically for your business, and hopefully get you guys fired up that you can see that the biggest thing that's holding you back is between your two ears. That's your own self, your mind. But it's not money. It's not situations. It's not people against you. It's not people for you. It's not silver spoon. It's not being broke. It's between your ears. And I'm going to go into this right now. So the 3 A's are action, attitude, and atmosphere. Yes, Gary, attitude for sure. And how do these all coincide? And he wrote this down, and I was going to dive into each of them. He said, action stems from attitude, but needs the right atmosphere to grow. So let's start, my opinion, on before we even get to action, before we even get to attitude, let's talk about atmosphere. What do I mean by atmosphere? Okay. I got a lot of heat for this a couple of years ago. I remember I was in Skype once and I told people, instead of watching reruns of Seinfeld and Fear Factor, maybe we should get into some personal development books or going to seminars or filling our mind with positive things. That got a lot of reaction. A lot of people were throwing me under the bus saying, you don't tell me what I do with my time. It's my time and you can't Okay, it's just a suggestion, right? It's just a suggestion. And this is what I mean by atmosphere. When you surround yourself with negativity, so if you're watching Jerry Springer, if you're watching the news all the time, if you're around a group of people that are saying, oh, it's not fair, and oh, this sucks, and this person's horrible, and if you're surrounding yourself with all this stuff, this atmosphere of negativity, you can't even get to the right attitude. You can't even get, honestly, do some real big soul searching with yourself right now, and ask yourself, do you see how you can be your own worst enemy? From the people you surround yourself with, from the stuff you listen to, from the stuff you watch, you can be your own worst enemy. This is critical. The right atmosphere determines the attitude, which determines the action that follows up. You need to surround yourself with like-minded people. You need to fill your mind with good stuff, garbage in, garbage out. If you're watching Jerry, right, Gary? You're watching Jerry, guess what you're going to be filling your mind with each and every day. So, I mean, I'm not, listen, it's your time, it's your life. I can't tell, but this is what really helped me years ago. What really helped me years and years and years ago is when I started picking up books every day. That's what helped. When I stopped watching, the only reason I have cable now is for sports on the weekend. That's it. I don't watch the news. I don't watch TV at all. I don't watch a single thing. My friend always makes fun of me going, "Oh man, did you see this new HBO TV stuff?" I haven't even watched Game of Thrones yet. I watched like one season of it on Netflix, but I don't watch TV. It doesn't do me anything. It doesn't add to my bank account. It doesn't add value to my life. Oh, it's entertainment. There's other things that are entertaining. Going on a trip with your spouse, that's entertainment. Watching, being around your pets or something like that, enrichment and stuff like that, that's entertainment. I don't need to hear about the negativity in the world. We already know there's negativity in the world. So if you're around that, now let's put it into business. Now you're with the people that watch that stuff and fill their mind with that kind of stuff. What do you think the trickle-down effect is? The trickle-down effect is that you can't even get fired up because everybody's holding you back. I see this in our industry specifically more than anywhere else on the planet. There is nothing but negative Nancy's that surround other people. So you see this person trying to grow, trying to be, bigger and better, and you have all these people go, "Oh, it's not fair," and they're pulling them down. So the atmosphere is critical. You need to surround yourself with like-minded people. You need to surround yourself with people that are bringing you up. You need to fill your mind with good stuff. Stop watching the reruns and stuff. Now again, your life, your time, what you do, this is just what's helped me over the years. That brings us to attitude. Now, the atmosphere definitely the atmosphere determines what your attitude becomes. For the right attitude to grow, for the right attitude to think positively, you got to be around the right. So if you're not around the right people, the attitude it's not even going to happen. So the attitude is this. This is the right attitude. Something doesn't work. Oh well, I learned from that. I'm going to move on. The negative attitude, specifically, this doesn't work. I'm angry. I'm fed up. I'm pissed off. It's not fair. Negative attitude, right attitude. I was reading this book called Focus. The Power of Focus by Jack Canfield, Mark Victor Hansen, and Les Hewitt. Really, really good book. It's about a 10-year-old book or 15-year-old book. And one of the chapters they talk about is having the right attitude. And they have this cartoon, and I thought it was brilliant. The cartoon is a snake. It's a big snake, but it's in the shape of a person. And what it is the person was eaten by the snake. And the cartoon says, well, I've got to look at the positives of this. I've got to keep on moving. Even though I've been eaten by a snake, I got to keep moving. And you see the snake is all distorted in the shape of the human because the human who's been eaten is still walking forward, is still going about his business, is still going about his day. So the attitude, I'm not saying go get eaten by a snake, okay? It's just an example, is that the attitude changes everything. Your situations, guess what? Life is going to be hard. There's going to be downturn. There's going to be recessions. There's going to be problems in the economy. There's going to be wars. There's going to be famines. There's going to be all sorts of negativity stuff that's out there. Your attitude determines what your action is going to be. See how this works? Atmosphere, attitude, action. This is the key to it. Things are going to get thrown at you. You are going to get stuff thrown at you consistently over time. Things aren't going to work. Things are going to be bad. Things might not always work. You might not always have the right amount of money needed for this. Your attitude determines what your next step is going to be. Attitude is key. Again, remember what I said. The keys to success between your two ears. The attitude is the foundation of it. It's the lifeblood of it. You can have the negative attitude. It happens. Life sucks. We all know. It's not rosy, okay? It's not a bed of roses where everybody gets out on top. But if you have the right attitude, you'll be able to take the right action. And that is the last part of this AAA plan that Rich DeVos came up with. So basically, this is how it works. Atmosphere, you need to surround yourself with good people. Good people, you got to fill your mind with good stuff. If you're filling your mind with junk, you're going to throw out junk. That determines your attitude. If you have the right atmosphere, the right attitude can blossom. The right attitude can grow. The right attitude can be nurtured. This might suck, but I'm still going to go forward. This might not have worked out. I'm still going to learn from this and keep going. And that brings us to action. All of this doesn't mean anything unless you put one step forward. This is, again, the DNA of Plus One Daily. The entire DNA of everything we do on Plus One Daily, with Plus One Success, all of this stuff is taking action, little itty-bitty bits, step by step every day, so that you're better at sunset than you were at sunrise. That's the key. Each and every day, if you're in the right atmosphere and you have the right attitude, the action will progress you further. This isn't some kind of pseudoscience craziness. This is simply put, 99% of the people don't put any action into what they want to do each and every day. They don't plan their day. They don't have goal setting. They don't have any of this. They just exist. Now, if you're taking action and you're putting one step in front of the other each and every day, you're growing, good things will happen. Will they happen right away? No, not necessarily. Will they happen in a week from now? Who knows? Will it happen in a month from now? Don't know. Will it happen in a year? Pretty good chance. Pretty good chance. Because if you're moving forward each and every day, and we're doing the little math of the 3 things each and every day, let me do the math because I don't want to screw this up, and it's being recorded. So you're having 1,095 positive steps forward at the end of the year. If you're doing 3 little things each and every day, those are action steps each and every day. At the end of the year, you have 1,095 steps towards your goals. Now, don't you think, the law of averages here, that if you're moving forward each and every day, small steps at a time, in a year from now, you're going to be a lot further ahead than you were today. So this isn't like, oh, I'm going to start tomorrow. This is, I'm going to start today. Don't wait to take some action. I hear this a lot, specifically in this industry. Is slow and steady. We all want to go slow and steady, and I get it. We want to do slow and steady, but we also want to take some action. We can plan this stuff forever. It doesn't make a hill up. You've got to take some action on this. So again, the Rich DeVos book. I'll buy if I need someone to make some comments on this blog, and I will ship you guys a copy, and I'm going to show it to you just to show you that I have the book, and I'm not just making this stuff up, and I'm not just full of hogwash and sexy beards. I will send you a copy of this, 10 Powerful Phrases for Positive People by Rich DeVos. Make a comment in the blog post or on YouTube. Let me know, basically, what's an action step that you take each and every day? Just write it down. Just say, I take this action step each and every day, and if I continue to do this in a year, I'm going to be somewhere further. So I will ship one copy to someone who, I'll pick someone, make a comment on the blog post, and I will ship you a copy of Rich DeVos's 10 Powerful Phrases for Positive People, because this is where I got this little AAA plan, and I think it's very important that you give credit where credit is due. So, action, attitude, atmosphere, I flip it. I think you need the atmosphere. You got to be in the right atmosphere to grow the right attitude, which leads to positive action. Action, attitude, atmosphere, attitude, action, whichever way you want to do it. That is what Rich calls his 3 A's of success. I don't even know if he calls it that, but he came up with that. So I'm calling it the AAA plan. Don't know. It's not my ideas. I'm just reciting what I'm learning. Hope you guys had fun. And an enjoyable Plus One Daily. I will be back on Friday for another session. And I'll be on T Live tomorrow. We'll go over the CTB Team Season 8, the reboot of it. And we are going to have a lot of fun this week. And thank you guys for coming and rocking with me. Be sure to make a comment on the blog below and let me know what action steps you're taking each and every day for a chance to win 10 Powerful Phrases. There you go. So thank you guys for coming and rocking with me. I will see you guys on Friday if you're at Plus One Daily, or tomorrow at T Live. Ta-ta.